Hi, I'm Amy.
And I'm Sandy.
Welcome to Heart Healthy Cooking with WellSpan.
I'm so excited. The holidays are right around the corner. We're always looking for something new, something refreshing, something really healthy. Do you have any good ideas for us?
I do, and if you care at all about your health, sorry, I like to be punny, if you care at all about your health, you're going to try this ginger carrot soup today.
Oh, soup. That's one of those things that sort of warms you up from the inside during those holiday months when it's really, really cold. So, all right. So we're going to go ahead, and I'm going to start chopping the carrots. We've already got a couple chopped and ready to go, but I'm going to go ahead and start with this one. So we're just going to take the ends off.
And we kept the peel on, so the really important thing is just making sure that you wash off all the dirt and pesticides, and keeping the peel on, it's less food waste, so there's nothing wrong with keeping it on.
And we know there's lots of nutrients that are often on the outside of those that kind of help.
That's right.
So a lot of people will eat raw carrots, and they don't always like them cooked, but actually cooked carrots are healthier for you because they give you about 40% of the beta-carotene that you need for the vitamin A. Whereas a raw carrot is only about 2 to 4% that you're going to actually get. So you can eat them raw, but cooking them is actually a little bit healthier for you.
That's right.
So we want to just try to keep these a little bit thin, not too big, kind of nice and symmetrical. And then with these really big slices, I'm going to actually cut them in half a little bit more, just so we can.
It'll cook evenly that way. Yep.
There we go. Excellent. Carrots, we know everybody always knows about orange carrots, but actually there's purple and white carrots as well. I think we're good to go there.
Right.
Put that right in our bowl. All right.
Good.
So we're going to go ahead and get the oven on, because what we need to do is we're going to start out a little bit with, we're going to saute up a little bit of shallots and some olive oil, and then just kind of get that moving.
I just love cooking with shallots. They're great for soups. And they're related to an onion, but also related to garlic. So they're milder than an onion, but they have less impact on your breath compared to garlic. So it's a really nice, mild choice for your soups.
So we're going to go ahead and put the shallots in here. We had them chopped up already. You want to have nice small diced shallots, small pieces.
We're going to use some heart-healthy olive oil. If you don't really like olive oil, you could also use some other heart-healthy oils, such as canola, peanut, and even avocado oil would work for this.
All right. So these just need to saute for just a little while. We're going to get them steaming. It's going to be really good. And as that kind of moves a little bit, shallot often reminds you of a little bit like a garlic. And actually, sometimes when you actually cut them up, you actually get that flavorful, tear in your eye that can actually come from a shallot, which a lot of people don't realize. But they give it a lot of nice, really good flavors throughout lots of different foods.
And they're going to soften up nicely.
It won't take very long here to just kind of soften those up a little bit.
Yep.
All right, so our shallots, they have been sauteing. We want to get a nice little bit of brown on them. They look like they're really good and they're tender. We're going to start adding a little bit. We do want to season it a little bit with a little bit of salt and pepper, just a slight pinch. Because we're doing a lot of heart-healthy cooking, we don't want to add a lot of salt. And then a pepper, again, just a little pinch just to give it a little bit of flavor. Excellent.
Okay.
We'll stir that up a little bit. Let that sort of meld into the shallots.
Smells wonderful.
Yeah, this is one of those that as you're cooking it, the whole house is going to have a nice aroma to it. Okay.
All right, so next we're going to add some fresh ginger. It's been grated.
So we'll go ahead and just kind of push that down in.
You can experiment a little bit with the amount of ginger that you put in. If you really like that zing or that spiciness, you can go a little bit stronger, but you just want to be careful. Add slowly, because you can always add more, but if you dump too much in at one time, you might regret that.
I'm going to turn that down just a little bit. Okay.
Okay, next we have some whole grain rice. What's great about this recipe is you may use any grain of your choice. Because it's heart-healthy cooking, we really want to encourage you to use the whole grain products. And whole grain rice just has all that nutritional value compared to white rice. So it's totally your choice, but we do recommend the whole grain variety.
Okay. Need a little liquid.
Okay. So we have 5 cups of vegetable broth here. And again, you could change it up and you can use chicken broth or beef broth. Today, because of the ingredients we're using, this is going to be vegan friendly.
Really going to pull together nicely.
Right.
Excellent. Great.
And then we're going to add in our final ingredient, a big dose of vitamin A. So our carrots are going in.
These look delicious. And these will take a little while for them to simmer down over time. So you're going to cover it and probably put it on and kind of keep stirring over about the next 20 to 30 minutes to make sure that we get those carrots fully cooked down so they're nice and soft.
And over the holiday season, roasted carrots are a popular dish, so are glazed carrots. You could repurpose some of those carrots into this recipe. Roasted carrots would work really well, but be careful of the glazed carrots. We really want to drain off any of that glaze because we get so much natural sweetness just through the carrots.
Now the carrot, we always eat the root of the carrot, but actually you can eat all parts of the carrot. So the flowers can be used, they can be kind of broken down and used in salads a little bit, and then the seeds from the carrots, you can actually, they help with the flavorfulness a little bit. So it's a really good type of thing. Like I said, we can use the whole entire carrot specifically.
So the great thing about carrots is they're very healthy for us and they're actually low in calories. So 1 cup of carrots, which is kind of equivalent to my fist or even a baseball, that's about 50 calories. So that's a lot that you can crunch on or eat for a very small volume of calories.
Well, now that we've got everything on, we're going to go ahead and let that cook for about 20 to 30 minutes. We want to make sure we cover it. That keeps all that heat in there. It's going to help bring that down because eventually we're going to blend this up and make it a little bit more creamy.
Yep. And we want those carrots to be really tender.
All right, so this has been cooking. I think we're ready to kind of pull this off. I'm going to go ahead and
Ready.
turn the oven off, and then we're going to pull it over. One of the things we need to do now is we need to sort of puree it all up. So we've got an immersion blender. Oh, look at the steam coming off of there.
Nice. Looks great.
Flavors are great. So we're going to use an immersion blender. You can also use a food processor. Now all you want to do is just going to take that in there, sort of pull everything together a little bit.
It's nice with this method, we can use the immersion blender all in one shot, but if you choose to use a food processor or even a blender, you'll want to do it in very small batches.
All right.
Either way, it gets the job done.
Can you go a little faster? This is looking good.
I really like the texture of the pureed ginger carrot soup, but you could also try it without blenderizing it. You just want to make sure that your carrots are uniform in shape and size. Looking good.
Coming
Blending
together
well.
nicely.
It is.
It does take a little while till you get those cooked carrots down into a nice puree. What you don't want to do is have big lumps of pieces of carrot in there. That's really important. So we're just finishing blending it all up. I think that looks pretty good. And if we have our taste tester, Sela, here, she can come in and tell us what
Hello
she thinks.
there.
Hi, guys.
We have something
Excellent.
special for you. Here you go.
This looks so good.
Again, nice thing that you can take to the holidays.
Yeah.
Different tastes.
It's really good.
All right.
Excellent.
That's what we want to hear.
I think we got the thumbs up.
So good. Yeah.
Well, thanks for joining us for another edition of Heart Healthy Cooking with WellSpan. We'll see you next time.
See you next time.